and welcome back to another day, or evening, I should say, a night of Vlogmas. It's currently Sunday, December 10th. So we got home from the Christmas party earlier today. That's when I filmed the ending to yesterday's video. Then we went and took a nap. We took like a 2-hour nap. So I thought today what I would do, it's about 4 p.m. now, even though it's very dark. Look at the dog. We're gonna film the evening and then the night, because I got a surprise for you later on in this video. It's a little collab that I think you're all going to enjoy. That dog is so beautiful. Let's see how the evening goes. I thought I'd bring you around now and show you the Christmas lights like I always do downtown. Look at the town gazebo. How sweet is that? It's so cute. We don't have a flake of snow. And over here's the post office. They always really do a nice display too. And then all the way down the road, it's so festive. When there's snow, it's even nicer. But we'll go down now and I'll show you the town tree. And here's the clock tower. Sometimes they put red and green lights around it instead of the clear, but I like the clear. And the tree's down here. Let's get closer. And there she is. So beautiful. I'm back home now after going out to see some Christmas lights, and then we had dinner. Now I am reading a bit more of this. I read a couple chapters last night after we got home from the party, believe it or not. I'm now on like page 100. I'm still not sure what I think about it or what's going on, but I guess we'll see. So hopefully the video for this will be up soon. Also, Ed wanted me to clarify after we were editing. I was editing the video and I was playing some clips for him. And we were having a good laugh at all of those clips. But he wanted to clarify a few things. Number one, it wasn't just that watermelon he didn't like. He hates watermelon in general. Which is bonkers to me because it's one of my favorite fruits. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, a few of you mentioned like, oh, why were they serving watermelon with turkey? They weren't. I mean, they were. It was available, but it was a little fruit cup that was for dessert. So when we went up and I got Ed's plate for him, helped him get it, he grabbed the fruit cup. And when we went back to the table, he was eating the turkey and it was so dry. He needed to have a bite of fruit to make his like mouth moist enough he could swallow the turkey. And I don't mean to speak ill of this meal. I mean, I'm so grateful. It was beautiful. It was, we're just grateful for it. But the turkey was dry. And where Ed's on a special diet for his MS, he couldn't have any gravy or anything like that to make it moister. So I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so as mentioned earlier in this vlog, this is the portion of the video I've been very looking forward to. This is going to be a collab with my friend Andrea. Her channel is Je suis, je moi, or I think she might have her name in the title now, Andrea Severson author. But she's an indie author who I've known almost my entire time here on YouTube for, 7+ years. And I just think she's great. Like I said, she's an indie author. She's got a ton of books out at this point. Her output is absolutely inspiring to me. I think she's got 6 or 7 at this point, and she writes a romance series. And she's got a standalone book that she wrote with her friend. I'm, of course, going to link her channel down below. You can go check out her video. That will be today's video. Where she tells us about her top 5 favorite Christmas books, and that's what I'm going to be doing here as well. I had this idea because I know that, like me, Andrea loves Christmas time. It's her favorite time of year. I know she loves to read, so I just thought, how fun would it be to get to hear about her favorite Christmas books, not just for me, but for you guys too, because I know a lot of you also love books and Christmas. So, yeah. Now, of course, this list is subject to change, but as of right now, today, these are my top 5 favorite Christmas books. Now, I'm going to get this one right out of the way, right off the bat, because Lord knows you've heard me talk about it plenty, and I promise this is the last time I will mention it this year. But Christmas at the Vinyl Cafe by Stuart McLean. This is a collection of short stories that revolve around one family, 4 members. There's the mom and dad, Dave and Morley, their 2 kids, Sam and Stephanie, and it's a look at their lives during different Christmases throughout. So the Vinyl Cafe is a series of books, but also stories that Stuart McLean would read on his radio show. So there are many books about this family, and they're all fantastic. But this is a collection of the short stories from Christmas. So back when Stuart was alive, he would tour every Christmas with these stories, and he would read them. In fact, they're all on Spotify. If you look up Stuart McLean Christmas, you'll find this book read out loud, and it's spectacular. I love listening to them and reading them. His delivery is so good, and it just, if you want to be heartwarmed, if you want to laugh, if you want to cry, if you want to get tangled up in this messy, beautiful, wonderful, real family, you got to check it out. And that's my final my final endorsement of 2023 of Christmas at the Vinyl Cafe by Stuart McLean. Other than that, I really, really love Christmas classics like Little Women. This story is so special to me. I've been reading it since I was a child. I remember the year I think 1995 movie version came out with Winona Ryder and Christian Bale. First of all, that's where I fell in love with Christian Bale, and that love has maintained to this day. That adaptation is so good. Then a few years back, Greta Gerwig adapted it with, I always butcher her name, Saoirse Ronan, oh my goodness, and Emma Watson, and Florence Pugh, and it's fantastic. But my heart will always belong to the 1995 version, as well as this book. It's just the perfect Christmas story about a family of sisters and a mom and a dad. The dad has to go off to war, and the sisters are left at home with their mother to deal with that and each other. And it's so beautiful, and I love it so much. The other Christmas classic, of course, I mean, it's, who doesn't love A Christmas Carol? It's a book that I don't read it every year, but every few years I love to reread it. It's just such a special story, and I love it. It's just the perfect Christmas tale. And I love the movie. I know it's also based on a book, but I haven't read that book. But the movie The Man Who Invented Christmas, which is about Charles Dickens, and how with this book he kind of invented the modern Christmas. And that movie stars Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey fame, his cousin Matthew, and I just think he's great, and I think he's great in this movie. But yeah, A Christmas Carol, you cannot go wrong. So those are my favorite Christmas classics. I also really love Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. This book was later made into Christmas with the Cranks, the movie starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen, which is what I had seen first. And then, you know, in the opening credits, you see it's based on a book. And I was like, John Grisham wrote a Christmas book. I thought that was very interesting, and it's fantastic. If you've seen the movie and you liked it, you'll probably like the book as well. John Grisham's just, you know, he's a great fast-paced writer, you know, and I think he did great with this one. Another one, which I'm just now realizing is number 5. Maybe I should have said 10 favorite Christmas books, because it's proving harder than I thought to narrow down, but we'll go with this. Number 5 is one that I read last year that was so unexpectedly fun that it quickly became a favorite, and that is Christmas, Cabernet, and Chaos by Wendy Day. I just happened to request this on NetGalley last year, not knowing a single thing about it. And it was a delight. It was a delight. It's about these 2 older ladies. They're like in their 60s or 70s. They're like best friends, and they solve mysteries, murder mysteries. And so this is part of a series, but it's the only one I've read, and it works really well as a standalone, and it's just so fun and so cute. And I would definitely recommend it if you like those type of like cozy mystery slash Christmas vibes. It just works really well. And now, while I definitely wouldn't count this among my top 5, I definitely, in terms of like classic, you know, tried and true Christmas books, I have to give an honorable mention. I have to The Uncertainty of Letting Go by yours truly. This was it's a Christmas novella that I put out in 2021. It began as, first of all, look at that cover. I love this cover so much. I love the colors. I love the artwork. It's just perfect. It was designed for me by one of my daughter's good friends, and he's just an incredibly talented artist. I love him so much. The art, it's just so beautiful. Anyway, this book started out as a gift from my mom for her birthday. Her birthday's close to Christmas. And I had just wanted to write a little Christmas story for her. And it became this. So if you're interested, if you're new here, you're looking for a short little Christmas story with the cutest cover you've ever seen, it's on Amazon, all Amazons. So you can look up my name or the title, and I'll link it down below. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna do it for me for today. I know the vlog portion was very short, but by the time I started filming today, it was already dark outside. So this is what it is, but I was happy because I knew I was going to have this portion to sit down and film, which will make this a longer video. Anyway, again, make sure you go and check out Andrea's channel and her video and hear what her favorite books are. I cannot wait until it's posted and I can go and check it out. Plus, give her channel a subscribe. She makes incredible vlogs. If you love to turn on a vlog, sit, go about your business, and listen and watch as a friend's going about her day, I think you'll love them. She's doing Vlogmas, these beautiful long vlogs every day, very aesthetically pleasing, and she's just a sweetheart. So go and check her out, and if you do, make sure you tell her that I sent you. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.